Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I know it's 8 in the evening Eastern, but good morning nonetheless. I am here. How are you today? I am doing mixed. Because I am tired. Because I did a work yesterday. I did a work. I should probably tweet. Okay. Then a link. But yes. Me remembering to do things after I click off of the starting scene screen. Brilliant. Smart. Yes. Thinking. Oh. Stream manager. How do you copy the link? How does one copy the link? That is the real question. Okay. How does one get the link? No, I do not want to show my stream to my family. I do not want to show my stream to my family. Anywho, we're doing Pomodoros. Because I need to do some research about majors. There you go. I've never heard of that place. Okay. But welcome to It's Mixie Preparing for College arc. But probably you have a thing that you need to do. Probably clearing out your C drive. Because we all need to clear out our C drives. You must clear out your C drive. You gotta. It's probably filled to the brim with things. That's how you download things. That's where you download things. So you probably... But yes. Let's start so I can start sorting my cash just initially because I got paid back from my mom. That was from emergency. And then we go back to... Oh yeah, I have to split the check as well. I wanted to go to the bank. That's what I wanted to do, but now it's going to be the weekend, so I can't go to the bank to get tens. could wait until I go back to get my work check, but payment from my father. Oh yeah, he gave me the 5 earlier. 2 5s earlier, so. I think we can go over 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 4, 3, 2, like 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1. Yep. And then that's the 1, so that goes into emergency. Oh, I might hit my emergency maximum early because, oh, I might hit it earlier than I thought I would. Oh, yeah, nice. My check was fat this time, but it's going to be rather tiny next time because I didn't get any hours this week, which is refreshing because I did get approved for TMS again, which is fantastic and great. Yeah, okay. Academics, undergrad. Let's undergrad. What? Well, Thura, hello. Evening, Missy. How goes the course selection? I did a quick splitting of my check, and well, not my check. I haven't split my check yet. Because I didn't get my check yet. I got my YouTube check out of the bank, but I want to turn that into 10 so I could split it into more pieces. And I thought, it was like, oh, it would be too doxable if I just did one school that I'm considering. So I'm pulling up all the schools that I'm considering so that if I do any ambient chatter, whew. And this one. So if I ambiently chatter about what I want to do, I won't dox myself as hard. No, programs. There we go. Sick beard. Have a good stream, Mixie. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Moving that over so I can. And then where's my notepad? Okay. Okay. We're going to do this in probably, maybe, probably not. Is like maybe not, and probably not. And then I need to consider what I need to do for my portfolio for each of these. Yes. Undergrad. I am going to undergrad. Let's do one from each. And then undergrad. Let's do bachelors. Let's do BAs and let's do bachelors only. Anthropology. That's probably maybe not a probably not, but definitely a maybe not. Now you may be asking, Mixie, what's the difference between probably, maybe, and maybe not, and probably not? Maybe, like probably, is the things that I want to do and have been wanting to do for a while, or topics that catch my eye. Maybe is for like, hey, I wouldn't not like if I probably will tolerate this. Maybe not means like, okay, maybe I could tolerate this, but it wouldn't be ideal. And probably not is just like, well, I'm definitely not gonna do that. But going through everything, you have to go through everything. So, and then apparel. Maybe apparel design. It's like, though I don't think that they would let me design exclusively frocks. No one would probably let me design exclusively frocks. This is also going to do concentrations. Ooh. 1 second, I need to ask my mom a question. Persona 22. Hello. Thank you for the follow. I don't think I got bapped for that one. Did I get bapped? Let me bap myself for you. Ow. Thank you. We're gonna pause. Okay. I know. Muting so that you don't hear something. Oh, did the music stop? No, it didn't. Okay. I'm sorry. Yes. There we go. It was just very quiet. Oh. Amber. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Undergrad? Okay. But yes. Yeah, I put the thing in the cup, but I don't think it bonked me. Okay. List. Apparel. Anthropology. Okay, next place. Accessory design. Some mysterious third thing. Accessory design goes into some mysterious third thing. I can't even spell it correctly because it has 2 S's. I like fashion and apparel design. I like creating. I like those forms of design. I just don't like clothes or accessories. I like designing them. I don't like wearing them. Because texture nightmare. I could wear only frocks forever. Accounting. Accounting goes into probably. Okay. First one. Okay. Applied computer science. Probably not. Okay. Applied comp sci. Okay. Next is oh, they don't have many. This one does. Architecture. Probably not. Acting. Probably not. Advertising. Maybe not. Why did I think that advertising was spelled with a Z? Why? How do I not know this? How do I not know how to spell? Darn it. My brain forgot. Okay, we can take a break. We're complete. Okay, collect. Okay, let's see. Wood dagger. Yeah, let's shop. Yeah. Ketchup, yeah. Combat efficiency. Okay. War. Town. Okay. We can relax. Settle down. We're settled. Oh yeah, I was doing something that technically wasn't right. Yes. But yeah. What are the categories? Let's ask Mixie, what are the categories? The categories are very simple. Basically imagine a rating 1 through 5 for each major. 5 is probably, maybe is 4. Some secret third thing is 3. Some secret third thing is 3. And then maybe not is 2, and probably not is 1. Because deciding what you want to do with your life is hard. Especially if you want, it's like, what do I want to do for the next 4 years? Why did it stop registering my face? But yes. Oh my gosh. It's a bear. Ooh. Honey butter. I like honey butter. Oh, that. Oh, I got baps. Someone followed. Foxy Roxy, hello. Hello, Foxy. It's like, I got hit. Thank you. It's very funny. It's like, registers getting bapped. He's like, oh yeah. Success in baps. But soon I will have a lot more fun things. But right now, it is the first of the let's go Mixie goes to college arc. Well, Mixie is applying to university arc. We're starting with the Mixie is applying to uni's arc. So this is a work with me stream. While I sort through majors, you guys do whatever you guys need to do with the Pomodoro timer. Okay. Tomato. What are those? Okay. Well. Back to work. Okay. Okay. Applied science. Probably not. Ceramics. That is definitely a maybe because I love physical media. Like in terms of getting my hands into but okay. Advertising for a different for a different uni. Advertising is still, yeah, we already did advertising. So aerospace engineering. Yeah, no, probably not. Unless I magically really like and unless overnight my love for math blooms out of my face, then probably not. Arts and that is too broad, so skipping. Skipping. Astronomy. Probably not. I don't know how to spell. Film. Maybe not. That is flesh realm film. Definitely not my thing. I'm not a flesh realm filmmaker. Animation. That is definitely a maybe. It's like me when animation. Ooh. Agricultural leadership, education, and communication. That is definitely. I realize I can just copy and paste the text, but that is definitely some mysterious third thing. That is definitely in the some mysterious third thing section. It is some mysterious third thing. Sippy, beverage, sippy. Water. Beverage sippy. But, okay. So, atmospheric sciences. Atmospheric sciences. That goes into the probably not category. Because that is very sciencey. Furniture design. That goes into some mysterious third thing. Definitely this is definitely feeling like some mysterious third thing. Hand filing a block of wood. I accidentally copied the picture and it had the alt text. It's like a furniture design student carving a block of wood. That's a dupe. Animal science. That is a probably not. That's a probably not. Um, okay. Bioengineering. Probably not. This is gonna be a lot of probably nots. Because this is a, Tuck. Hello. I'm going over what majors I probably want to do. And for multiple schools. I could talk about them more like when I'm during break time. Maybe not art history. Anthropology. That is a definitely maybe. Wait, did I already have? Oh yeah, maybe not. Anthropology. Architecture I already have. Biological science. The thing is, since I'm doing multiple unis and multiple programs, some of them overlap because of course they do. It's college. What else is it? Reviewing subjects. Mostly this is for undergraduate majors. This is for undergrad. Because I'm going to college next year. The world stopped right before I graduated high school. So now that the world is back, kinda. Now the world is back. Some mysterious third glasswork goes into some mysterious third thing because I've never worked with glass before. I don't think I could work near that much fire despite my flame theming. I don't think I can work with the temperatures of glass that are required for glass. It's like, I don't think I can work with glass. Because it's glass. And working with hot glass is really warm glass. It's like really warm glass. Really warm. Too hot for glass. The glass is too hot for me. But yes. Do you miss studying new stuff? We'll get into my thoughts on learning, because I have complicated relationships with learning. Business of beauty and fragrance. Maybe. Fragrance is a definitely maybe, because I do like sniffing things. And I have a very good sniffer, which is, bring on that pigology yapping on. I have a pretty good sniffer. I sniff. Biomedical engineering? Probably not. I am a silly Billy, who is a silliest Billy, with the goofiest of gabbers. Biology? Probably not. Bio. Did I already do bio? No, that was bio. No, bioengineering, biomedical engineering, and just plain old bio. It's like, no. I do not do things. I do not do the things. Creative business leadership. Maybe not. Because I'm unsure how much that would translate over through you being a creative business. And business analytics. That is definitely at least a maybe. I like looking at papers. Okay. Business. Just business. Just plain old business. Some mysterious third business. General. Busyness. I would probably need to know how to spell business in order to be a part of business. I probably need to learn how to spell it. I can't spell. I love the design for sustainability. Oh, that's a that's a master's, not a BFA or BA. Okay. Dramatic, missing to the next BA. Dramatic writing, probably not. Maybe that's definitely a maybe not. I am mid at writing. Chemical engineering, probably not. Child and family. Child and family studies. Oh, this is younglings and this is youngling education. I am not interested in that level. Like, making, like, do I want to bring back the children's media, like edutainment, and do I want to bring back robust edutainment? Like, would I want to work for PBS? Yes, but not like the research on what's good for kids. I want to be a part of the things that is for kids. Equestrian studies. No. I forgot to have a no category. Horses. No, horses. I have never... Like, I think the last time I rode a horse was over 15 years ago. And that was... I have not touched... I don't think I have touched a horse since. Not even to give them pets. Civil engineering. That is a probably not. I wanted to be an engineer when I was a kid, but then I realized that it was too mathy. I realized what I wanted to do was called design and not engineering, because okay. Next. Chemistry. Probably not. Chemistry. Probably not. Civil engineering. That is a maybe not, because I do remember all of the, when I went to engineering camp, I liked all of the civil engineering parts. I probably need to study chemistry a bit. It could be a good render. Science, the sciences that are not, like, I am not great at sciences. Fashion, marketing, and management. Yay! It's break time. Break time. Okay. We don't have enough tomatoes to do anything else. We don't have enough tomatoes. But, question I was asked earlier, did you miss studying new stuff? I have a complicated relationship with learning. Okay, so, do I like learning as a concept? Yes. Do I think lifelong learning is important, like, for your soul? Yes. Do I like being wrong? No! And being wrong is a part of learning. So, being wrong just turns me off of learning a lot more than I would like it to be. Like, if I'm learning something in a field that I am already interested in, it's like, I find that there's a slight difference between gaining new information and learning new information. Because learning implies a lack of understanding about the topic, in a way, if that makes sense. Because, it's a frustrating process. It's like, oh, you don't understand the concept. It's like, but I thought I understood the concept. Getting what you need, like, I don't like needing to understand new concepts. Once I understand the concepts, working within them with new examples is fun, if that makes sense. For example, like, if there is a new type of software in a field, understandable and you are all around the spot, learning is about correcting yourself. Like, how would you know if it's cold if you didn't know warm? Like, you're trying to imagine a color you can't perceive. Exactly. Like, I don't like the process of being wrong, because something trauma. Something trauma, something. Something trauma, something. But yes, like, once you already understand the colors, it do be like that sometimes. It's just like, but also, like, I understand that learning new things can be, fulfilling for, like, your brain and your soul once you understand the concepts. But, like, going through that process is just, sometimes. It's a, most of the time. It proceeds to make absolutely despicable noise to illustrate. But yeah, I unironically cried many times on the pages of my favorite textbooks until But exactly, because learning is hard. But yeah, it's the process of learning that's frustrating, not the learning itself. Learning is good. The process of learning, I find very I cry in my soul. Beep beep. got tomatoes. Okay. But yeah. Okay. Communications. Probably. That's a definitely maybe not. Because I don't like it's like I like talking to people in a character. Not with my face. Industrial design. That's a maybe not again. Fibers! Yay! Fibers! Fibers is definitely in the probably category. I love fibers. Weaving. Classics. Maybe not. I like history. I don't like classical history. We already did film. We already did furniture. Did we do graphic design? Graphic design is a maybe. Because graphic design is my passion. The non-transparent PNG be like, graphic design is my passion. I'm just laughing thinking about the frog. Ooh. But yes. Let's stick with these two for now. Illustration. Probably. Immersive reality. That is definitely a probably. I love VR. I love VTubing and VR both as a plain user and as a creative medium. I do want to advance the way that interactive how we interact with each other through art in the Flash realm space. Pretty ambitious. It is pretty ambitious, but I think art does a lot, and I'm gonna put this in the talk about this later. Okay, we have it written down for later. Because I have hefty topics and hefty thoughts about those topics. Industrial design. No. I don't want. No! No! Design something beautiful. The machiners. It's for a cup holder that was gonna be nonchalantly screwed to a wall. Nah! Interactive game, interactive design, and game dev. Interactive, yes. No. Why did that go into the maybe? That was definitely in the probably. That was definitely in the probably section. Interactive design and game dev. I think we already done an interior design. Comp sci. Maybe not. I like computers. I don't like math. It's like, I like computers. Math. Construction, science, and management. Probably not. Deaf studies. Maybe not. Maybe not. Not specifically. I do like accessibility and designing accessible spaces for people, but I don't know that much about. I don't know as many deaf people, or you know, when it's one of. If it's your passion, if you know it is your passion. Jewelry, maybe. I started working at craft store that focuses on fabric. And the two things that most of the people there buy are ambitious, like an ungodly amounts of beads and ungodly amounts of fabric. Luxury. Oh, that's a major only, a master's only. Motion media. That is a maybe. Painting. It's like painting goes into the some mysterious third thing category. Some mysterious third thing. Econ. That is definitely a mysterious third thing category. Photography. Maybe not. Maybe not. Education. Some mysterious third thing. Education is definitely some mysterious third thing. Preservation design. Maybe not. I do find preservation. I think most of the maybe nots are the kind of things that I find important but I would not personally do. But if I end up liking it, I end up liking it. But alchemy on the purple side. Purple. We are purple. Purple. Hell alchemy. Hello. Production design. Probably not. Maybe for VR contexts, but nothing for the flesh realm. It's like, you see, where the building costs are 0 and in gravity, where the budgets for material are 0 and gravity doesn't exist, then I can design whatever the heck I want. Electrical engineering. That is definitely a maybe not, but I do like my tiny little things. I like my little doodads in dibbly-dums. I do like my dibbly-dads and doobly-dums. I like my mini-tech. I like my weird esoteric technology. I want to buy a Playdate. It's a video game console. It's a 1-bit video game console with a crank. It has a crank. Cranking. It has a crank. It's a portable console with a crank. Crank. Sculpture. Some mysterious third thing. English. Maybe not. You see, I am bad at spelling, writing, and thinking. I'm bad at reading, thinking, well, I'm okay at talking. Sequential art. That is definitely a maybe. Okay. Environmental and soil sciences. Some mysterious third thing. Looks at agriculture as a field. Someone is like, oh, I'm not gonna say this on live. I'm not gonna say that on live. I'm not gonna say that. I don't wanna do that. That would be too mean. That would be very mean. I'm not gonna do that. The desire to be petty. Finance. You see, finance goes into that secret third thing category. Mysterious third thing. Who knows what the third thing is? Is it a maybe? Is it a probably? No one knows. Hello, Fred. Hello. Hi, gamers. Hello, gamers. I do suggest while I am doing this that you do your own work. And if you feel like, Mixie, I don't have any work to do, clear out your C drive. We all need to do that. So I definitely know that my audience needs to do it. Service design, maybe not. It's like, and if you think that you have nothing to do, yes, you do. No, I don't think I will. Well, do you have something else to work on? What are those projects in your project folder that you've forgotten about? Food science. Not food science. That's a probably not. Food and agribusiness. That is in the maybe not category. Trees. I have allergies. No forestry for me. Huh. Oh, break time. Break time. Yay! Okay. Enter progress. Okay. Okay. Everything else is pretty fine. Okay. But, Squid Boy, hello. Thank you for the licks. Hello. You are licking me. I am being licked. Oh, I got bapped. Thank you. Ow, but thank you. It's like, bap. Hello. Hello. Whee. Falls into the cup. Hello, I didn't know you had a Twitch. Sorry I'm late. I just made it a while ago. Well, I just started streaming on it a while ago. Not that while ago, like a week ago. Like a week ago. What to do? But yes. Oh yeah. I wrote something down in the talk about later section, which is how existing in art and in immersed spaces can make us better people. Because I spend a lot of time, personally, in VR chat. And I've noticed that in comparison to other online spaces, VR chat tends to have better, like, public discourse. Like, if you enter a random public space on VR chat, it tends to be more tolerable than your average, regular, degular, public Discord server or something like that. Pardon. And I think, the main reason why that is... Yes, I'm live.
Okay.
Love you, Dad. First of all, it is due to proximity. Because our brains are... What a champ of a dad, Lamau. It's like, are you live? It's like, yes, Dad. It's like, okay. Closes the door. Wait, you called me for coins? I will stop my stream for coins. No, it's like, you know the car, you know the coins that collect in your car? It's like, I love counting and cleaning coins. I love that. But yeah, it's like, helps the old man out. But yeah, we were talking about how existing in 3D and VR spaces can, because your brain is really good at considering whatever it believes that you're inhabiting as the body. You're a crab now? Okay, we're a crab now. The brain is really strange. And since you are in a real, like, you are in a space where your brain thinks is like, okay, I'm in a public space, then you're probably going to be less of a butt. Because, like, oh, someone could hurt me in this space if I don't follow the social mores. So I'm gonna follow some form of social more. Is it a different social more than it would be in the flesh realm? Definitely. I don't think it would be possible to have the same social mores in physical spaces. But also, I think, well, technically this is part of my work. So I am going, like, technically this conversation is a part of my work, but I will continue sorting later. Because, and having that, it's not just forced accountability. It's just, you realize that it makes your body and brain realize that the social spaces that you engage with online are real spaces, and your actions in said spaces have consequences. So you're less likely to be a butt. But it has the joyous thing of being able to block someone. Like, if someone is just annoying you in the club, you can block them. You don't have to see them anymore. So it has all of the benefits of an online space as moderation tools. With a flesh realm space, well, I'm not going to be an absolute bag. I'm not going to be a terrible person to the person in front of me. But yes. Okay. Geological information, science, and technology. I think that is a definite no. Because I don't even know what that is. I don't know what that is. And I don't really care to know what that is. Geography. That is a probably not and not a no. Because I know what geography is. But I probably don't want to know more about it. Geography. Geology. Rocks. Rocks are a probably not. I will probably not rock. Probably not rocks. Social strategy and management, which I assume is social media. Social strategy and management. That is a mysterious third thing. Strategy and sound design. That again goes into a mysterious third thing. Themed entertainment design. Oh, that's not a major. UX. That's definitely a maybe not. User experience. I know what that is, but rocks rock, but they don't rock. Rocks and stones, pebbles. Global studies. That is a maybe not. We already did graphic design. History. Some mysterious third thing. History is definitely some mysterious third thing. Hospitality and tourist management. No. I can't work in hospitality. No. I do not have the energy to work in hospitality. Human resource management. No. It's like HR. No. Industrial engineering. That is a probably not. Now you may be asking, Mixie, what is the difference between probably not and no? Probably not means that if I'm willing to take a class on it. Probably not as I'm willing to take a class on it, and I'm willing for that class to change my mind. No means that I'm not willing to take a class on it, and I don't want to do it. Oh, how's the new job doing? My arms hurt, and so do my legs, and so does my body. My limbs hurt, but I'm off next week, so I'm pretty chill. I did get my first check. So now my job feels real, so I don't feel like quitting. So, if that's anything. Information sciences. Oh, user experience. That is maybe not. For those who... interdisciplinary. That is definitely a maybe. That is definitely above a mysterious third thing. A mysterious third thing. But yes. Interior architecture, we already did that. Journalism and electronic media. That goes into the mysterious third thing category. That goes into the mysterious third thing category. What? What's kinesiology? Oh, the kinesiology. The study of movement. The study of motion. I'm gonna skip that one. It's like, I don't know what that is. It's like, that was neat. I learned something new. Not gonna do it. Are you sorting majors or something? Yes! Welcome to the Mixie is about to go to university arc. Management definitely goes into the mysterious third thing category. Marketing. Marketing goes into maybe. Marketing goes into maybe. Did we already do marketing? No, I don't think we already did marketing. Material science and engineering. Probably not. Sorry for the bap of the microphone. Mathematics. No. No. Oh, I want 0 of something. I want infinity of something. It's like, this is what mathematicians want you to think is real. Yes, I want realm of something. Mechanical engineering, probably not. Medical lab science. No. No, I can't tolerate bodily excretions. No, I can't do labs. I can't do labs. I can't handle bodily excretions. Modern foreign languages and literatures. Ooh, they do have Chinese. Ooh, they also do have Japanese. Oh, they do have French. Okay. That goes into the mysterious third thing category. Because I realize, oh yeah, I like learning languages. Music. That goes into the probably category. Music, but in a slightly different font. Oh, instrumentation and vocals. Still, probably. Because I sing constantly. I figured you for either an art engineer, his English major. You see, I am illiterate. For those of us who are recently joining, basically, I'm rating these 1 through 0. No is 0. Probably is 5. Maybe is 4. Some mysterious third thing is 3. Maybe not is 2. And probably not is 1. And no is 0. probably are things that I know of and I want to probably do. Maybe is maybe things. Some mysterious third category is things that I may minor in if I find interesting. Maybe not are the things that I'm willing to take a class on and have my mind changed about. Probably not is that I am willing to take a class about it. And no is I am not willing to take any classes related to this. Probably is accounting, fibers, illustration, immersive reality, interactive design and game dev, and music. And all of the fonts that music happens. Maybe is apparel, ceramics, animation, fragrance design, business analytics, graphic design, jewelry, motion media, sequential art, interdisciplinary programs, and marketing. In some mysterious third thing, we have accessory design, agricultural leadership education and communication, furniture design, glass, business, painting, economics, education, sculpture, environmental and soil sciences, finance, social strategy and management, sound design, history, journalism and electronic media, management, and modern foreign languages and literatures. Maybe not. Anthropology, advertising, art history, film, creative business, dramatic writing, civil engineering, communication, industrial design, classics, computer sciences, deaf studies, photography, preservation design, production design, electrical engineering, English, service design, food and agribusiness, global studies, and information sciences. Probably not. No. Applied computer sciences, architecture, acting, applied sciences, aerospace engineer, astronomy. That was spelled extremely wrong. Atmospheric sciences, animal science, bioengineering, biomedical engineering, chemical engineering, child and family studies, civil engineering, chemistry, food, construction science and management, food science, geography, geology and environmental studies, industrial engineering, material science and engineering, and mechanical engineering. And no is equestrian studies, industrial design, forestry, geography, informational science and technologies, hospitality and tourism management, human resource management, mathematics, and medical laboratory science. Yay! But we're not done. Neuroscience. No, not neuroscience. Natural resources and environmental economics. That goes into the mysterious third thing category. Because that is a mysterious thing. So it's going into, neuroscience. Probably not. Nuclear engineering. No. Nursing. No. No. I do not have it in me. No. Nursing. No. Nutrition. No. Philosophy. That goes into the maybe category. Physics. No. Well, that is definitely a probably not. Plant sciences. Oh, horticulture. How I miss thee. Oh, how thy thing got ruined by someone. But still, my interest still shows. Oh, horticulture, you beautiful thing. The only science that I am interested in is soil. Pre-professional programs. No. Because I do not want to go into dentistry, law, medicine, pharmacy, or veterinary medicine. Because teeth. Ugh. Teeth. Ew. Psychology. Oh, well, psych goes into maybe not. Because, as we all know, I am crazy enough to go into psych. Because I am very mentally ill. Long break. Yes, we're gonna take a long break. Yay! But any questions? I know I seem very much like a humanities person, but I do like money. I also like agricultural sciences, and agricultural sciences exclusively. I like soil. I like plants. 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 Delicious water. Yay. Delicious water. Do you like analyzing people and trying to understand them? You see, psych is notorious for having a bunch of mentally ill people who just want to understand themselves. I am crazy enough to go into psych, and I've had a lot of psychologists talk to me. So I know what the job is like. But also, psych is a frustrating industry. Both for the patients and for the people engaging. Lamau. But yes. But yes. But yes. Psychology. But yeah. But based off what I know myself to be, yeah, this makes sense. But yes. But yeah. Yes. But yes, I know I seem very much like a humanities person, and I do appreciate the humanities. I just like, is there any way you could put the categories / list on stream? I don't want to, A, because I want the focus to be on the Pomodoro timer, and B, since this is universities, I don't want to dox where I want to go to school. So this is more of a sorry you can't see stream. That is also it's mostly a Pomodoro stream. So that you, yes, you viewer, can do the work that you need to do. And you may be saying, Nixie, I don't have any work to do. Clean your C drive. Clear it out. We all need to do it. All of us need to clean. All of us need to clean. All of us need to clean our C drives. But yes. But we were talking about VR and how I find VR to be important. First of all, you can exist in a piece of art. And, like, you may be asking, Mixie, me wandering around in a stick figure avatar, doesn't count as art. Yes, it does. Someone made that. Someone put time and energy into making the thing that you are currently inhabiting in the VR space. And people took time and energy to put in things into the VR space that you are now inhabiting. That is cool. And that takes a lot of time, energy, and resources. But it also takes artistic drive and ambition. So exist in art, even if it's simple art, even if it's low art. I hate the differences between low and high art because art is just important. Art is art. And it doesn't matter if the art is just supposed to entertain you. Entertainment is an important thing. We need to be entertained, else we all go insane. Like, I watch cartoons that people would call garbage while I'm at work. And you know what that does? That keeps me sane. That is a valuable thing. Staying sane while doing work is hard. Especially if you're in retail. I got my first Karen yesterday, though. This was the first situation where I needed to get a manager for a customer complaint and not for something breaking. Don't get me wrong, something broke that day. The printer for the cutting counter. So we couldn't cut anything. So anything off the bolt that needed to be cut, we couldn't cut it. We couldn't print out the sheet. And for a little bit, I needed to type in the fabrics manually. And the numbers that they sometimes wrote down, this item doesn't exist. And telling people over and over and over again, sorry, our cutting counter is closed, so anything off the bolt we can't sell right now. Now we'll be open again tomorrow. I was like, well, I just come in for like an extra yard of this XYZ fabric. It was like, well, I'm sorry. Our cutting counter is just straight up broken. We can't print off the thing that tells me, the cashier, how much fabric you got. And sometimes people come in, like, they have piles, like, I think of 7 to 10 different fabrics. And, like, some of our, fringes. But one thing I did learn that my store has, and a thing that will definitely turn into a project for me, is that they have smocked fabric. Where basically it has like a pre-elastic band in it for like pull over skirts and dresses. And I love those pull over skirts and dresses, and they have so many different fabrics for them. Like they have it in bee color. They have it in the color of bees. So it's just like, I want a smock dress in the color of bees, so I will be able to make myself a color of bees. I forget how long is a yard? It's like, how long is a yard? Oh, 12 inches. So 3 feet. 3 feet. How much is a foot? A foot is 1 ruler. A foot is 1 standard rule. Where are my rulers? I don't know where a ruler is. I don't know how long things are. Oh, work time. Work time. Oh. Oh, it's been over my time. Let's do one more cycle. What else do I need to do? I probably need to... Is there anything I need to upload? Is there anything? Was there anything I wanted to yoink? Okay. Ooh. It is very cute. Okay. But there are probably other things that I've been wanting to get but have been neglecting. This is all this stuff. Okay. Oh yeah, I wanted to get this so that I could add to my avatars. Aw, dang it. Let's go gambling. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. God dang it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I wanted to start optimizing this. Okay, yeah. Time to open this in Blender if I can. Time to open up Blender. Beep. Sorry, default cube. Now this I can't show you because it has way too much butt in it. Companion. Creator companion. Crashed. There we go. That goes into the Discord server that is effectively basically a note-keeping app. Assets. Okay, so that goes file, import, FBX, and then we drag it over from wherever it is. There we go. Probably the texture's cut, but how many? Yeah, it has way too many faces and way too many tries. Edit mode. Oh, no, we forgot to select the specific object. So let's. Edit mode. Yep. Too many polygons. Too many polygons. Nope, we select 3 and then numpad 1. Shift Alt X. No. Numpad 2. 2. Shift Alt X. Select. Okay. Dissolve edges. Actually, is it actually too many polygons, or am I imagining things? Don't save. that's the end of the work cycle. Very good. I think I want to call it a little bit soon. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, it's still work time. I don't know why it binged. Oh, it beeped me because I got time. Oh. Oh yeah, it does have too many polygons. If I delete the back, wow, cute, delete. Oh, so I must unpack prefab completely. Okay. Actually. Okay, for now I'm deleting the frog eyes. And, oh. Okay. If I open it again. Darn it! I need to manually optimize this. Okay. And with that, we're going to end the stream. Thank you guys so much for joining me. You are loved. You are appreciated. Go drink water. I'm going to see who to raid.